Hey guys, so your girl's been in the mood to do a new DIY, and I think I know the perfect video. Penelope's been looking a little rough, and I think it's time for a makeover. I changed into something that I'm comfortable getting dirty in. I got this like peeling thing, fruit peeler or whatever. I got this, it's like both a knife and a peeler. Peeler, that's the word, right? I got this, which is like a cake slicer thing, but it has like the teeth, so hopefully it helps. And then I got this. I don't know exactly what the heck I was looking for. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but a lot of it you can peel it off. She's crusty, dusty. She needs help immediately. Honey, you're gonna be okay, I promise. Just close your eyes. Let's do it. It's happening. This is so old. People are actually starting to notice in the comment section. They're like, what is going on with Penelope? She needs some moisturizer. This is kind of satisfying. This is actually easier to peel off. There you go. This squishy's so huge that honestly I'm not really worried about little imperfections. When you add fresh puffy paint, it's gonna cover it right up. By the way, till this date, this was one of the hardest DIYs I've ever done in my life. She's 1 year old, and for her birthday, we're giving her a makeover. And I actually am excited because I have a new method to make the puffy paint. It's kind of the same, but when I made giant squishies for VidCon to give them away, it came out so much better. The paint was actually like squishy and it was just so much fluffier. This one, I feel like, since it was the first time I made it, honestly, it was a little rough. Like it dried over time. This part right here, the green part, I think my paint was even thicker, but in a way where it just kind of like, it just got soaked up. I think the yellow one was fluffier. So I literally can't really do much to this area because it just soaked it up. This should have been covered more to begin with. So we don't have to take much off the top. Oh, Penelope. She went from crusty to dusty real quick. They're both not what we want. We don't like crusty or dusty. It actually stained yellow and green. Like it stayed, the food coloring that we used in the previous video when we made this, it like seeped in and it just permanently colored it yellow. We got off everything that we could from the top. We even sanded it, but it looks like there was just not enough paint from the beginning and it just kind of absorbed it. So this is the best that we can get it. There's a lot of dust everywhere. All right, time to mix the paint. I'm excited because I know this is gonna come out way better than it did last time. We have some shaving cream, so for this,
you're gonna get paint all over your bunny slippers. You wanna put something else on?
I'll just, you know what? I'll just be barefoot. I don't care.
Okay.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna need some shaving cream. We're gonna need some school glue, just regular school glue, and some acrylic paint. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix my school glue with the acrylic paint in equal parts and just mix those two together. We're also gonna do it in small batches because shaving cream does deflate, so we want everything to be the same texture. Whoa, this looks way better. This looks like frosting, like actual frosting.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm legit frosting a cake. Whoa, this is like a legit cake. I just smoothed everything out as much as I could, and we're moving on to the green side. All right, let's do it. We are done with the puffy paint. Now for the waiting game. We're gonna let this sit for a couple days and we'll be back to do the finishing touches. We did pretty good. I mean, it took a while. This is always the hardest part, but that's done. We timed this and it took exactly 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I need a nap. I'll see you guys when this is dry.
Picasso.
What did I just think? Oh my god.
You should like a foot painting.
It's so bad. Penelope is dry. Now it's time to add the final touches. It actually dried pretty good. I thought it would dry like really lumpy and stuff, but it looks really, really good. There's some areas right here where it looks like it kind of soaked it in a little bit, but I think it looks amazing. I think this actually looks better than the original. Like the smoothness of it and just, it's actually like squishy. It's weird. It's really puffy. It's crazy. It's literally puffy. You can see where I don't even know if you can see that, but you could literally see where I touch it. It's like my hand leaves a mark. It's so cool. This time I'm using puffy paint. I'm either gonna be drawing it on like regular paint with a paintbrush or directly onto Penelope. We're gonna test out both and see what works out best, but let's get started. Alright, moving on to the body. I like the brush method because sometimes with puffy paint, it just like squirts. It is a little bit scary though, going in, because I really don't want to mess it up, you know? It's really fragile, and there's these little places like the ones where the paint was absorbed. You have to be really careful with those spots, but I could just fill them in with the paint, so it's not too bad. I just gotta be gentle. I'm just working on a crisscross pattern. I decided to put glasses on Penelope this time, you know. This time she's ready for summer. Her shades are gonna be pink. And I'm doing this with foam because this is actually a little bit more complicated to do with a puffy paint. And I want it to look nice and cleaned out, you know. So I'm doing it with foam. Making the original Penelope was crazy, and this was pretty crazy as well. So this is what I got going on for her glasses. Let me just place them and see if I like them. What does that look like?
I think it's so cute.
All right. So I have my little, what you call these, the shades. I'm gonna sit right on top. Let me just clean these up a bit. I placed my little shades where I think they would look good. Now, let's just be about right there. We cut out 6 petals and we're actually gonna overlap these just to look a little bit more like a real flower, like so. Penelope is finally done. She looks like a new queen. She's ready to take on the world, honey. Again, she was looking a little crusty. Everybody was commenting on her. She's a new woman. She looks so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this giant squishy makeover. If you want to see any more of these, comment down below. This is the biggest squishy makeover ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like button. As always, comment down below your video suggestions. I love you guys. And Penelope and I will see you in the next one. Bye.